A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a shocking turn of events, Minnesota was rocked by the assassination of State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband, Mark, alongside the attempted murder of State Senator John A. Hoffman and his wife, Yvette. The news sent shockwaves through the political community, with condolences pouring in from various political figures, including Steve Scalise, who himself survived a shooting in 2017, and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who expressed her heartbreak over the incident. Gabby Giffords, a former congresswoman who was shot in 2011, also shared her sentiments, reflecting on the horrors of targeted violence. This incident comes amidst a troubling rise in political violence across the United States, where violent threats against lawmakers reached record highs last year. The atmosphere of fear and anxiety has become a grim reality for many politicians, with Greg Landsman, a Democrat from Ohio, revealing that he often imagines himself as a victim during campaign events. The frequency of such violence, including recent attacks on officials, has led to a growing concern about the safety of those in public service. The recent events have highlighted not only the immediate tragedy of the assassinations but also the broader implications of political violence in America. Over the past few months, there have been numerous incidents of violence and threats, including an arson attack on the Pennsylvania governor's residence and a shooting outside an event in Washington. These occurrences are not isolated, but part of a disturbing trend that has escalated in recent years. Political violence has a long history in the United States, with presidents and lawmakers facing threats and attacks throughout the nation's history. However, the current climate appears more polarized than ever. While most Americans do not support political violence, a significant number view opposing partisans as threats, a sentiment exacerbated by inflammatory rhetoric from political leaders. Former President Donald Trump, who has faced assassination attempts himself, has been criticized for his rhetoric that some believe has incited violence. His comments at rallies have often encouraged aggressive behavior towards opponents, contributing to a culture where political violence is becoming increasingly normalized. The tragic assassination of Hortman and her husband, alongside the attack on Hoffman, underscores the urgent need for a national conversation about political violence and the safety of public officials. As law enforcement continues to search for the shooter, the implications of this violence extend beyond individual tragedies to threaten the very fabric of American democracy. In the wake of these events, officials have urged citizens to remain vigilant and cautious, especially during protests and public gatherings. The fear of violence is now a reality for many politicians, and the call for action to address this growing issue has never been more urgent. As the nation grapples with these challenges, the hope is that such tragedies will serve as a catalyst for change, promoting a safer and more respectful political environment for all. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.